that we have one.
All facts, now look. Peace, my name is Marty Allah from Medina as well.
What was the question, please?
Whole fact, man. I do the knowledge, right? Today's Supreme Mathematics knowledge about God, right? Alright, peace. My name is Marty Allah from Medina as well, right? Now, I'm 1/5 of the youth office. As my brothers already said, I'm gonna have to echo too much of what they said because all minds is one. Now, to answer the Queen's question, so we have a social media platform. We have our social media. We're on Instagram underneath the 5% Youth Office. All of our events are promoted on that page, and they're also promoted on another page that's also in line with the Youth Office called the 5% Nation page. That's ran by True Born Myla, and also some of the guys that's from here in True, or they call it H. Medina, which is Houston, Texas, right? All of our events are promoted on these pages. If everybody is involved in social media, that's where you can see, or some of y'all have our personal mathematics, then we'll be able to send it to y'all. However, this is something that everybody could grasp that's in this auditorium right now. Every single parliament, we will be in that gym, and we will have activities going on for the babies. I applaud everybody before you leave today, even before you line up to get the food, like the guy said, take a trip to the gymnasium and see how it's looking. Peep the scene and see what the babies are doing in it. It should look like that every single parliament, not just because this is divine quality seat and it's around Christmas time and people celebrating holidays and got toys. It shouldn't just be like that. Every single parliament, and that responsibility is on all of our shoulders. We're not just putting it on y'all. We're just saying that we're going to be we're committing ourselves to being in the gymnasium every single parliament. And if anybody else wants to add on, you should be arriving here with a child. If it's not your biological child, stop somebody in the street. There was somebody in the neighborhood, right? And bring them to the parliament because we will have something from there. Whatever's supposed to transpire in here, that doesn't have nothing to do with it. We're going to be in the gymnasium, and y'all can come and stop and see us there, and also get in tune with us so that you'll know our future events, especially in the summertime. We have events that we're going to be doing outside. We have a Poconos retreat that we do every single year. This is going to be actually the 4th year, right? That we've done our Poconos retreat. We've taken young brothers and young sisters as well. However, we specifically want to focus on the young brothers because we don't have adequate help with the sisters. We don't want to mix and mingle with that right now. However, stop by, everybody in this auditorium, stop by the gymnasium and peek inside and see what's going on. It should look like that every single time. Peace. Peace at 5%.
Also, we are 501c3. We got a bank account. One person paid for our Poconos trip last year. One person, because they saw what we was doing for the whole 3 years. So I think about that. I know what that is. Equality Act, 3 ciphers, straight to it. Okay. We can do that amongst each other, but one person do it, I'm happy. So anytime y'all want to donate, we did something. That money is going straight to the youth. We bought a sprinter. We had a house with pool table, hockey, hot tub. The kids is in the hot tub. We had 5 birds. The kids fed deer. We had a private path that came with the house to the lake. We had it in the lake. They had the kayaks. We packed on kayaks. Had a speedboat with the kids on donuts. And we having fun. And we're showing them how it is to be civilized. We're not forcing the teacher on. They're going to hear that from us. We talk around them. But they're young and small. Up to 18.
It doesn't say knowledge itself first. It says teach civilization, righteousness, then the knowledge of yourself, right? So we have different aspects of our culture that we're also going to be showing children in the gymnasium as well. This idea is not from us. This is actually going from the mind of one from Elena Piece of Magnetic, our build, right? Well, we have a mathematics matchup. We have the principles that are written out on plastic boards. And we have crates that are numbered 1 all the way to 9. And the kids are going to be matching them up. So it's not just to have fun and just to come in every single party, you get a toy, you get to walk away, and then you just wait for the next one. No, we want to send them away with aspects of our culture, right? So that's what I'm saying. Everybody, please stop by the gymnasium and check out what's going on over there.
Justice takes all the money.
That's about right. Peace be God's nerve. Come to right there, I do laws, mathematics. The Office of Cultural Management is going to be Office of Google Scholarship Program. In collaboration with Afro-American Community Collaborative, to be available milestone, and I'm looking forward to the first community skills and resources. We are proud to offer scholarships for Google. About improved opportunities for community members to enhance their education and their prospects. Our efforts focus on physical, financial, human, social, and spiritual development, with particular emphasis on human and financial development. In the digital age, acquiring digital skills is essential. That's the age that we're in right now. We're in the digital age. This skill is essential if you bring age to have any form of growth development in this world today. Our life is a growing movement to digital divide and our community divide. We are driven all over in 6 diverse fields. Cybersecurity, data analytics, IT support, digital marketing, project management, and UX design. What all individuals with no prior knowledge required. They only act with determination to learn, collaborate, and properly transform your professional path. This is the best part. It's free. Let me say it again. The best part that it's free. What's the age limit? 18 and over. The age limit is 18 and over. Tech skills open doors to personal financial advancement. We're looking at addressing the gap in black tech talent and promoting inclusive key point to consider. Tech-related jobs are growing rapidly with 30% growth rate from 2020 to 2030, surpassing other sectors. Diversity in tech fosters innovation, financial prosperity, and more inclusive society. Racial diversity in tech positively impact industrial work and broader economy, and by offering Google Career Certificate scholarships, we unlock these benefits. This initiative empowers individuals to develop in-demand tech skills, increasing earning potential, and contribute to a diverse, inclusive tech landscape. Together we build a legacy of empowerment, inclusive, and growth. Growing Google helps ensure that the opportunities created by technology are available to everyone. Since launching in 2017, Growth with Google has trained more than 8 million Americans on digital skills and through a network of more than 8,700 partnerships, organizations, local libraries, schools, nonprofits, small people across the country can reach their full potential. Leslie Rivera from UTEC, she's the director of UTEC. Me and Jamel this year had the opportunity to take the training certificate program when it came to the youth. Paul with AA African American Community Collaborative had extended the program outside of Massachusetts. This is based in Massachusetts. And what she did was she offered it to the nation of God's earth. We are asking anybody who wants to sign up for this class, either you can meet with me, Elijah Justice, Divine Prince, Elisha, or Lord Jamel. You come to these programs. We ask that you come to a law school Mecca to sign up to take these classes. Elijah Justice, you want to add anything on to this cycle?
Peace, God. We're trying to censor everything to a law school so that you can come there and take any one of those 6 programs. Okay, if you're not able to do that, then we'll figure out another way to take that to get that program. A lot of brothers also that is coming home to prison, as you know, we are based in the prison system too. What we will be able to do with this program is brothers that are getting ready to come home 6 months in advance, we can help them put together resumes, get their IDs and everything. That's part one of the program. Part two of the program, when they do get out, they would have to be at a law school to continue the program. So we're offering them in 6 areas. Cybersecurity, I personally want to take it up. I do security. So there are other areas, once you take the training, once the team takes the training, we'll be able to do the training for ourselves. Google will not have the training. We just have to do the first session, and then people train anybody else that comes to the class.
As part of this, we'll have more information with you. Leslie Rivera, the director, is coming down to meet with us at the law school of Mecca next week. So we'll be able to present this information to you. Laws mathematics. Anytime anything is taking place, I can put it on our street cabinet page, Universal Parliament page, or any of the Nation Guard's Earth pages, whether it be New Harvest, Mid Hudson, Law's Garden, or any of the Medina pages, so everybody can be aware of all the programs and stuff that's being offered that's available to you. All right, so after next week, I will put it up so where everybody can be able to sign up for the class. All right. We are in the digital age now. A lot of people who's not on deal with Facebook or Instagram and stuff like that, but this is the best form of communication that we have today. This is the form of communication that we have today. Let's try to make use of it by picking more positive things to see all the negative things that we see on these social media pages. That's where we are today. I'm gonna say it again. I think I said the last part, I'm gonna say it again. Yes, the seat is not filled. But I get 300 to 600 views every time I record a Universal Parliament. Because I'm making it available to not just people here in the wilderness of North America, but all over the planet Earth. So we got people in region 10 and that also follow us taking place too. Also, don't forget, this is the Mecca. It's where the knowledge and wisdom of this nation first started. So every all eyes point towards Mecca. So anything that anybody wants to add into this, I mean, yes, it's good that you need to take questions, but I can answer them on the side. You know what I'm saying, to make things more, you know what I'm saying, clear, intelligent, we move forward with this call. And with that, I'm gonna say peace.
Come on, I got to come on. When you say peace, it's fuck with Allah King Wise. It's Allah King Wise, Kasi, then we're going to prove it, then Born Guard, go back into the bill, my demon, then the guards and priests. That's the correct.
Give all praise to the Almighty God Allah. Nothing wrong, Allah King Wise. Came up from the Queen City, that's down in Charlotte, North Carolina. And as always, young brothers with me. Also, some people think me a lot, right? As I came up. So before I go into my building, I want this foundation part right here, right? Because we always speak about Allah, right? We speak about the man Allah. For me, physically, I never met the man Allah. But I met those who met the man Allah, right? And then I met some who were taught by those who met the man Allah. So that's the shoulders that I stand on. Everything I do is based off that. Because if it wasn't for them, it won't be Allah King Wise. And so I gotta give a lot of respect for my father, mentor, for freedom of Allah. Yesterday was the day that he returned to his essence. You see what I'm saying? December 16, 2019, right? And so he's someone that really, really grounded me in my godhood. Because why? I was a super wild savage. You know what I'm saying? And he never turned his back on me in my savage ways. You get what I'm saying? Locked up, doing time, get out, locked up, running the street, robbing, drug dealing. If you wasn't a drug dealer or a killer, you couldn't really teach me nothing. There was no respect there for you. So that's the individuals I go to grab. And I grab the little ones to prevent them from having to go down that path. So down in the Queen City, that's what we do, right? And we expanded it to the whole region, which we in Region 4. And we build it with those that are in other regions, outside of Region 4, right? And so that's what it's about for me. I ain't really with a whole lot It's about let's get to the work. Because when you're dealing with individuals that lose their life or losing their life, you really ain't got a lot of time to be going back and forth over something. You see what I'm saying? Like over the summer, we had a summer camp for children. 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old, 8 years old, 9 years old. But we in the midst of the project, right? So it's murder taking place over here, and it's murder taking place over there, with little babies around. There's no cops out there to save them. We out there to save them. And this knowledge of being God gives you the ability to do that. And so, one of the main things is for us to get to is what brothers been talking about is a national conference. That's something Divine Prince put on the table, right? So we say, yo, why we gotta have a national conference? Or why we so much being a conference? Because we're a nation, right? We're a real nation. We're not an organization. We're not a group. We're a nation. And that means something, man. That really means something. We're a nation inside of the nation, right? And we were put on a mission to clean the whole world up. That's what they told you. That's what they said Allah sent them out to do. Go civilize the world. Teach civilization, right? So check this out. Civilization, we already heard what they said it was. What's the opposite of that, though? You see what I'm saying? What's the opposite of that? We say we the fathers of civilization. That means before we came on that scene, there was nothing but wild savagery going on. A lot of people don't acknowledge us as being the mothers and fathers of civilization. So we can show improvement in today's time by doing what? Going out in the wild. Going out in the midst where the wild ones are at. And doing what? Civilizing. So we can multitask too, though. Because everybody might not be qualified to do that. So you can be a secretary. You might not do paperwork real good. Do your part. You might be a cook. Do your part. But the main thing is, don't knock the other brother from doing his part, though. Just because he's not doing your part, you might not see it the way he sees it. But this is what we have to do. We have to show a real live example of how to handle conflict. You gotta show a real example of how to handle conflict. Because if us as adults can't handle conflict right, how can you expect the young one to handle conflict right? How can you tell this young brother, yo, you shouldn't go ride with this dude and style with this dude and pop his top? If you, as an adult, is advocating that, words are powerful. You can be saying something, right? And manifest that into the physical reality. You might not do it, but you can be speaking about it, and somebody else carry that out. Because you might be too much of a coward to